show us this spirit that we want to reinvent ourselves. But there was an idea that's been floating around in our heads, and we can't get rid of it, is that if innovation is execution, implementation, how can we go one step further? How can we be more practical if we're going to bring in the best assets of the startups and link them up with our business? How can we be more agile in doing so? And how can we be more independent or stand alone in doing it? So we set up a formula to do so. And it's a formula with the development of a capability that gives us that autonomy. And this is to set up a fast-track team which can do fast prototyping as part of the Open Innovation Unit. The very first time we've done it. And heading that initiative, we have Marilo Vallecilla. She's here on the line, and she's going to tell us better than I can about what we're doing there. Hi, Irene. Tell us about Fast Track. What is it? Who is the team? Well, as you said, Fast Track is a prototyping unit in the Open Innovation. It's a very small, very agile team. We have people who are designers, people on the product side, and also technical people, so that we can do end-to-end prototyping. Our day-to-day work is essentially all about validating those prototypes and then transferring all of that know-how, the learning and the prototype itself onto the business unit. The prototypes that are the more successful one turn into products. The business area does it, and they can scale them up. Tell us specifically what you're working on right now in Fast Track. Well, we've had just a short life. We've been running for a couple of months now, and different projects, really. We've been working on a big data applied to professional sport idea, and also intensively, we're trying to take startups to our Telefónica channels, to our POC channels, so we can validate them and unlock the value. The channel we focused on most of all at the beginning is TV, because it has a lot of value. It's not very accessible to them. It gives them a lot of visibility. An example of that collaboration is a prototype that we prepared with Fitcom Moves, which is a Wayra Peru startup, which is a fitness idea. We can take that into people's homes. So for that prototype, we were moving into production, and it's in all of the Movistar homes. We're very happy. They're very happy too with the outcome. It's a great time, I think, to stay at home and do some exercise. Definitely. Well, if startups are listening to us now, they might think and wonder, I mean, how can we talk to Telefónica? How can they discover us? How do they know we're doing this activity and this prototyping? Well, of course, we're working with the startups that we're already investing in. That's a good example I've shown you just now. But it's not essential. Any startup that has a good proposal that fits with the challenge that we're working on in that different area would be a candidate to participate in our project. Just recently in September, we launched an activation program for startups that were keen to actually take their projects to the living. We call it the Living app there. That's the activation program we've got. These 8 startups are already involved in that experience. When they're ready, then it will go straight to Movistar Plus homes for 3 months free of charge. And then after that, well, depending on how popular they are, they could actually move forward. That's great. I think we have a breakout session, don't we, on this? Yes, you're right. This afternoon, there's a breakout session to talk a little more about the activation programs that I've been talking about, the startups as well as other channels, not just TV that we've opened up for startups. Well, we'll see you at the breakout sessions, Marilo. I'm sure that a lot of the listeners will want to join you there. Thank you to you. Well, the formula to be more agile, to be more independent, standalone, I was saying that, wasn't I? Well, prototyping gives us some of those capabilities, but what better mirror to see ourselves in than the startups themselves to get that agility, that possibility for fast transformation? Well, today I'm very, very excited about being able to tell you about an initiative, to share this with you. It started up like that. It's called Wayra Builder. And with Wayra Builder, what we're doing is setting up startups. How are we doing that? Well, through patents, technology, even ideas that we have in-house in the company. The goal is to be able to find a way to track those ideas outside of Telefónica to speed up their go-to-market and their value proposition. what I like best about all of this story that I'm telling you, is it's not a project that's just in black and white on a piece of paper. It's already operating. It's up and running. It's a project that's starting to actually reap rewards. Let me talk about DIDA, the very first Wayra builder startup. And who better to tell us the story than the CEO of DIDA? He'll tell us what they've done. Welcome, Michael.
Hi, Irene. Thank you for inviting us for this super event. Just some brushstrokes on how this DIDA works and what is it. Sometimes you may have wondered how many sales opportunities a company loses because you don't use the most appropriate channel to reach out to its customers. Imagine if you can sell your services B2C through WhatsApp. DIDA is a technology that started with 11 paths, and the idea here is to develop a conversation so that the privacy is fully guaranteed. At the onset of 2020, together with Telefónica Wayra Builder, DIDA, the company, was set up to continue to develop the product and to market it. Look, just now on television, there is an advert of a company, a consumer loans company, that has our QR code. So what I'm going to do, very quickly, scan that QR code, and you can see it takes me straight to the WhatsApp with a preloaded message. Of course, it can be configured by the company. So I'll send this message as such, and DIDA starts with the first question. Well, how many funds do you need? Let's say 4,000 euro. And then DIDA continues asking, well, how many installments do you want? I'll put 12 months. And now, final question, I have to make a photo of my ID, which I do now. And I send it off to DIDA. And given that DIDA has enough information to generate the loan, the consumer loan, the contract, with the sums I put, it takes me straight to a link. And there I can query and take a look at the contract itself. And of course, I have to introduce a PIN here that's sent to me, 9536 in this case. And then I can download the contract. It's here with me in my handset, in my mobile, and you can see, well, the amount, 12 months, all the information, because I've read it, took that straight from my ID. And I can go back to the conversation and said that I accept the terms. And then, so now we've closed the whole signing, and now someone manually has to verify my details. I just got a message that they've already verified my contract and my details, and DIDA has generated the digital signature. Now, as you can see, it's very straightforward to sign a contract with DIDA. To summarize, we improve the user experience when you buy services remotely. We optimize the cost of companies because we automate a lot of the stages. And thanks to the QR code and our technology, we can measure the ROI on investment. So that's all I wanted to share with you today with this demo. If you'd like, I'll give you a QR code that you can scan, and you can test DIDA. That's DIDA. Thank you very much.